So, on today's episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be registering for an Apple ID and getting registration stuff done for both the iOS store and Apple stores. Macintosh app stores. If you are not interested in publishing on Apple, totally understand. Maybe you don't have a Mac. Maybe you don't want to publish on Apple. Whatever. You probably don't want to be on this episode. I'm going to not do any work on the game itself, so that you can safely skip this episode if you're not interested. If you are interested or even mildly curious, go ahead and watch, and we'll go through the registration steps together. As I said, I'm not going to be doing any game development stuff on this, so hopefully this one will actually be a pretty short episode. I just want the main reason that we're doing the registration so early is because Apple tends to take time with their registration stuff. This sometimes is the case for other companies as well, so we're going to probably be doing registration once a day for the next couple days. Tomorrow's going to be Windows Store and Windows Phone Store stuff, just because I haven't done it before, and so I want to get that one out of the way because I'm not sure how long that one will take. One of our last ones is probably going to be Android, just because of the fact that Android is fast. Like, their registration stuff is pretty quick. So, without further ado, we're going to go on to the Intertrons, and we're going to type in some stuff like Apple Developer Program. That looks good. iOS Developer Program, Apple Developer. So we're going to click this, and we're going to go in there. And iOS Developer Program. Should we start with iOS? Yeah, let's just start with iOS. We're going to enroll now. Alright. Choose an enrollment type. Individual. We're going to be doing individual. Provide information. Purchase and activate your program once we verify your program. Alright, so let's see how this looks. So we're going to create a new Apple ID. Okay, yeah, create an Apple ID. So, what we're going to do is create an Apple ID. First name, Maximilian. Middle name, Wolfgang Moreau. Alright, Apple ID and password. Our Apple ID primary email address as your Apple ID. So this one will be main at makeagamenow.com. Password moderate. Yep, it's a bad password. So security questions. What's the name of your best friend in high school? Okay, so I'm not actually going to fill these out because we remember last time that people could probably, do bad things. So I'm going to actually leave those blank, and then we'll fill those with the screen off in a bit. The screen's on right now, right? Yeah. All right. Date of birth. May 6, 1982. All the scrolling. All right. Rescue email address. Rescue email where you can send a link to confirm your identity and reset your information should any security issues arise. Optional. I don't care then. Alright, company, institution. We don't have anything. I guess I could have detailed making a company, but let's not go that deep. Especially considering it's very different depending on what state you're in. Again, this is all public information. You can look this up on because of ICANN and stuff, so I'm not too worried about people seeing it. Apple News and Announcements. No, I don't really care. New iTunes, I don't really care. V8EF, it looks like. Create an Apple ID. Let's see if it'll let me do it without the... okay, yeah, it wants me to do this. So, we're just going to temporarily... will this work? That'll probably work. Let's blur it a little bit more. Just a lot. There we go. So you can see I'm still doing things. So I'm just filling out some security information because they require it. I hate security questions. Create Apple ID. Oh wait, I have to put in new numbers and letter things. Alright, I'm going to unblur the screen now. And it says you need to verify your email address. Your Apple ID has been created before you can use it. We need to make sure that main at Make a Game Now belongs to you. So we're going to go into here. I'm first going to log out because I don't want it to go to my main account. And we're going to log in, Make a Game Now, gmail.com. And we're going to go to Gmail. Alright. Oh, we got a couple of verification things going on here. Verify your email. Yeah, let's go ahead and confirm that one for GitHub. I just confirmed. There we go. Okay. And then we got one for our Apple ID. So let's look at the Apple ID. Verify now. Alright. Sign in to verify. So main at makeagamenow.com. And we're verified. Yay. So now we're going to go back to this tab and hit continue. Ooh, Apple agreements. Should probably read this. Oh, confidentiality. Alright, pre-release materials. Apple confidential information. There is actually some important stuff for me in here. Okay, so I can't show you any pre-release materials. That's fine. I'm not planning on showing you any pre-release materials. Third-party notices. Alright, cool. Looks pretty standard. I totally agree, and I am now bound by that agreement. What role best describes you? Yeah, yay, let's do some more of these things. I like these things. So, what best describes me? Wow. And other doesn't let me type anything in. Alright, well, I guess we'll go with project manager. When did you just start developing for Apple platforms? It was actually 2000. I'm going to give them 2001 so that they... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's do 2000. Because I did some development on HyperCard, I guess, before 2000, so... all that have applied. Okay, so I want App Store. Definitely don't care about business to business. App Store, outside Mac App Store. And yeah, wow, this is not as exciting as the one for Unity. And what are we going to do? The screen is still working, right? Yeah. So we're going to do, what other platforms do I develop for? We're going to be doing those. There's a Firefox OS. I guess I'm not up to speed on those things. And we're going to do, we might even do Chrome, but I'll just not check that for right now. Windows, yeah, sure. Why not? I knew about Chrome OS, I just didn't know about Firefox OS. Alright, so registered Apple developer resources. So if I go to iOS, it's probably going to have nothing in there. Oh, it has some stuff in there. Wait, can I develop without paying the monies? Okay, whatever. Programs and add-ons, so memberships. So we need iOS, Mac, and Safari Developer. We don't care about Safari. We do care about iOS and Mac, though. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Join Today. And enroll now. Where's my wallet? I bet you I will need a wallet. So, continue. Existing Apple ID. I guess we're back to where we were at. Individual. Need a lot less things for that. Alright. They already know this, but whatever. I'll fill it out again. And continue. Again, all this information is publicly known. I want iOS development. Oh, I can do both at the same time. Yay, saves me a step. So we're going to do iOS and Mac. If you only want to do one or the other, click just one or the other. The yearly cost is there even if you're just developing free apps, which is unfortunate. It means that you can't really make truly free stuff on iOS. But yeah, so I will say that my first app, which is terrible, I will freely admit, it was called Any-ometer. Any-o-meter, just ANY-O-METER. I made it back in the fart app days. Back when the top selling thing on the store was apps that made fart noises. And it basically was just this little stupid bar app thing, but it still makes $100 a year. It barely. And it was my first app, and when I originally enrolled for iOS, I thought that I was doing it. I told myself that I would be making money with it, but I was lying to myself, and I evidently wasn't, because every year that app has actually paid for the developer program. So I was very pleased with that. I'm not sure if it's that easy these days, but I mean, that app is terrible. I don't advertise it anywhere, and I still get like about 150 downloads in a year. So it's a 99-cent app. Oh man, license agreements. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. I read it. I'm a speed reader. Oh, I didn't agree to both of them. Oh, wait, no, go back. Oh, goodness, no. I want both of these things. I agree. Can you give them both? Oh, no. Well, okay. As I said, mistakes will happen. I'm just gonna go to try again. No, that's not where I wanted to be. This is horrible. Let's just Apple developer program. Roll now. Continue. Existing. Individual. With Liberty. No! What? Because I missed an agree button, I can't get past. How do I eject? Where's the eject button? All right, bye now. We'll just do it one at a time. Fine. Oh, come on. Makeagamenow.com. I hate websites. Alright. Can I do PayPal? That would be sweet. No, doesn't look like it. So, we're going to blur the screen for this one, definitely. So, blur away. And continue. Oh. What? I had to fill out an additional form that I didn't see. And we're on on the next page, so this looks relatively safe. It does show some of my numbers. I'm just going to say, the next page has a big green button that says place order now, and I'm just going to click it. And now it says processing your order. I'm going to have to just describe what's happening on the screen for just a moment, because I'm not sure exactly where they're going to show things and what they're going to show. Alright, it looks like it says thank you, your details are below, yay, yay, yay. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to Apple Developer Program in search. I'm going to unblur the screen so that people can see what's going on. And we're going to see if we can get into the iOS program. Or maybe I'm permanently banned because I didn't agree to their ridiculous thing. There we go. It's starting back at 1. Individual. Please. Why? I hate you, Apple. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm literally trying to get the iOS developer program. This is so dumb. Alright, so, pro tip. Don't miss one of those checkboxes. You might regret it. Wow. Alright, well, let's see if we got anything from Apple. Orders being processed, important information about your Apple ID, Apple ID. Well, that's really just the dumbest thing in the world. I'm going to try fully logging out. Maybe that'll do it. Apple Developer Program. I'm going to click this thing. I'm going to log myself out. Where's the... I'll go to Member Center first and then log out. Sign out. Main. Bam. Let's go purchase now. See what we got here. Purchase pending. Okay, so yeah, I don't think it's going to let me do it until at least one of the purchases goes through. All right. Well, we may have to do a part 2 on this one, it looks like, because we already ran into a snag. Apologies that there's snagging going on. If it's early enough, because my next episode's at 10:30, so if it's early enough and I get some answers back from them, I'll actually do another broadcast that finishes this off, hopefully, unless I'm perma-banned from doing this at this point. So anyway, thanks for watching the show. You can email me for questions, pushypixels@pushypixels.com. You can also tweet me at Drakfire. If you follow me on Twitter or subscribe, you will have a better chance of knowing what's going to be happening live if you care about watching the show live. If you don't care about watching the show live, I mean, you'll still get some updates as to what's going on if you care at all. If you don't care at all, we really don't. There's not much reason to follow or subscribe. I guess. Anyway, Vanguard V is also down there. Do the Vanguard V thing, and yeah, and I'm spending my own hard-earned money to subscribe to these services so that we can show how to publish to them. Just get Vanguard V going, and it will all be worth it. So, thank you very much for joining us, and now I'm just going to say goodnight.